Hi there, welcome to Kevy Shaves. Someone asked, I think it was Frederick Hansen, in the comments a while back, can you show us what you do when you clean your gear out and after the shave, how you get your brushes to dry and stuff like that. So that's what this video is. I'm just rubbing this, this is John from PAA. So this is what I do, a little face wash. Like so. I just leave that on there. Rinse my hands. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to just move the camera and move it down to here so you can see what's going on in the sink. Okay, so here's the brush. As you can see, it's all cleaned out. So what I do, this is cold water. I just run the brush under there. Cold water. Just holding it like that. Just let the water run into it. Just swirling it about and making sure all the soap's out. Just give it a little squeeze. Like so. That's good. Give it a squeeze, a little shake, then just get a towel and just dry the handle off. This is a synthetic knot, so it's you can really rub it on the towel. And that's how it looks. You can see if there's still soap in it, it will usually clump together like that. But I know there's no soap in this one because the bristles are all kind of evenly spaced. So what I'll do is I'll just set that to the side here, like that. Now with the soap, obviously I took this soap, I just took a little fingernail out of it, but I would usually just put the water on. It's warm, make sure it's warm water, and just run it over the soap. Go like that with my finger, make sure that all the residue from the soap's off. There's some water running into it there, that's okay. And then I would set that up. I have a little towel just here, which the camera's sitting on, and I'll just set that there until I'm ready to pack up. Just leave that there, like that. The razor, I'll leave that. I always clean that last, after the video's finished. So what I would do is, I would take it apart, like so. Take the blade out. Get the hot water, as hot as it will go, and then just rinse the blade, like that. And I don't wipe the blade, I just set the blade down on the towel. Rinse the top cap and the bottom cap as well. Just rinse that with hot water. Get a cloth, dry it off, and then just let it sit on the towel like that. I don't assemble it again. Again with the handle, just making sure there's not any soap residue on there, and then just give it a little dry with a cloth or a towel. Set that to the side like that. So the blade isn't dry at all, you can still see spots of water on the blade, but I don't dry the blade because you can ruin the edge. So here's the blade here, I just set that down there like that, and then I'll take that into the den, which I will show you in a second. So that's everything washed out, the brush, the soap, and the razor and the blade. Okay, I'll move the camera back up and I'll show you what I do now with the the face wash. Okay, as you can see now, this the lather has soaked into my face, into my skin, depending on how much there is. It usually just goes like that, but and then just get some cold water and just do that. Just keep rubbing it in. Cold water again. Just making sure all the lather's rubbed in. Cold water again. Yeah, I can feel the slickness from that soap. Right, and then what I do now is just fill my hands up and just rinse it. Rinse my whole face with cold water. Usually for about 2 minutes. So I might speed this back. So just rinsing on my face and neck. Like that. Then what I do is I pat it dry and then I'm ready for the post shave. So I'll just do that now, and yeah, we'll continue on with the video that this is from. So I'll see you soon in the den, and I'll show you how I store my gear and stuff like that. So I'll see you in not very long. So just patting the face dry like that. Okay, so here we are in the shave den. This is a windowsill here, as you can see the window there. I have a little piece of kind of foam thing, so I just set stuff on that like that. The razor's apart. There's the head and the blade and the handle, and I just leave that for a day or two, then assemble it back, put it back in its box, and it goes back into storage. The soap, I put the lid like that. I don't put the lid that way because any water that runs into it will kind of do that. So what I do is I just put the soap at an angle like that, so there's air getting into it. I'll just kind of turn it around. I'll leave that for a couple of days just to let it dry. It's just sitting here, nobody's touching it. Yeah, nobody's touching it, so just the air gets in it that way. And then a couple of days later I'll put the lid back on, and I'll just put it back into storage. So this little windowsill here has everything on it. You've probably seen that brush there. Now this brush, that's a Badger brush, and it doesn't fit into that little brush stand. So what I do is I just tie it onto this is like a window blind. That's the string that comes down that you pull the blind up. And I just tie it there. So it's still kind of hanging upside, but upside down, and it'll just dry. Yeah, I think I used that on Friday or a couple of days ago, whenever it was, but that's a Badger brush. Any brushes with big knots or big handles that don't fit into that stand, I do that. I do that with the Chubby 2 as well. I just leave them there for a few days until they're dry, and just put them back into storage. Right, okay, so this little brush here, this brush that I used, this doesn't actually fit into this stand. So let me just show you what I'll do with that. I'll turn the camera off and I'll show you what I do with that. Okay, so here's my computer table. So here's the brush here. Now obviously, as I say, that won't fit into there like that. So what I'll do is I'll put it that way, upside down. I'll put it over the edge of the table like that. There's Riley down there having a snooze, and there it is, hanging upside down like that, just hanging over the edge of the. I'll just move it to the side like that so it's out of the way, and that's it. That's how that dries. Are you impressed, Riley? No. Yeah, so that's how that'll dry. Yeah, just little tips like that I've found over the time kind of just working things out. So that will let that dry. The moisture will come out the bottom of that brush if there is any. But synthetics only take a couple of hours and they're dry, so. But I like to hang them upside down. So that's all from me for today. Thank you very much. If you have any questions about how I clean my gear out, or how you clean your gear out, just put them in the comments below. So until the next shave, I shall see you soon. Take care.